What is up, everyone? So today I'm doing something that I am actually really upset about, and it's something I just did not want to do for a little while, and that is pulling the engine on my S15. As you guys know, my goal was to get it pretty, make it look half decent, get it dialed, and just enjoy it how it is with the NA engine looking good, and drive a car for once before I rip it apart, right? That sounds like a good plan.
It would be.
Be a great plan.
But unfortunately, everything about this car has literally fought me the entire way. From getting parts to getting the documents I need to literally just everything about it. And it's not even like the foreign parts that were hard to get. I got all the foreign parts quick. It was just the typical, whatever. I'm gonna shut up. And then at this point, the glass is out. It's been gotten a lot of body work. It's not even worth just wrapping and throwing together. I've decided to make this thing officially a long-term project. Surprise, surprise, right? That always happens.
Pretty much a shocker on this one.
I pretty much assumed it the second you picked it up.
Yeah, you know what? I was really hoping to, whatever. All right, so, so today we're gonna pull the engine and start the engine swap. That's it. I don't have like any of the parts for the engine swap, but I don't care. I need to make some progress on this car to feel good. We've got a lot of body work done on it, which is really awesome, but whatever. Let's get this paperweight out of this paperweight and start doing something cool with it. Sound good?
See you in 1 hour.
Yeah, it's no day like today. Give me a wrench, let's go.
All right, honestly, the S15 DE engine is actually kind of a cool engine as far as a NA.
What do you mean, kind of? It really is a cool
It's
engine.
not that cool. It's like, doesn't make it, whatever. So, but for some reason, they're actually like kind of valuable. So what's nice is by getting out now, I could sell it and get some funds to then put back into the car, which is pretty cool. So, there's a positive right there. Stay optimistic.
Optimistic, yeah.
I gotta pull the shifter out. Well, this whole thing is kind of like a bittersweet process because I'm pretty excited that we're gonna get to work on it and get to have some fun and I get to make it into what I want it to be. But I'm a little upset that that I wasn't able to really enjoy it at all. And you know, initially, but you know, screw it, right? I tried, things didn't work out, but whatever. I tried, that's all that matters. We'll go pick up the new engine early next week. We'll get right to it. It's gonna be real fun.
Man.
I'm really excited for it. I'm actually like, I've been trying to do this swap for years, and I'm excited I get to do it on this car. A lot of you guys probably can guess what I'm gonna put in this thing, but I'll leave it a mystery for a little bit longer. Get this dusty thing out of here,
That's
Mike.
gross.
You want some of that, Sam?
Nope.
Okay.
Yeah, you. Yum.
That's it. Now the trans can come out. All right, so this has to be like my least favorite part about the 90 Nissan stuff in terms of removing the engine. All of this nonsense right here. Disregard whatever the hell this thing is. This is all like that weird audio stuff I haven't removed yet from the chassis. And then right here we have our HVAC stuff. We have our HVAC fan and we have the heat exchanger for the AC. We have to remove the fan, if not both of these units, to actually get the engine harness out of the car because it's clamped to the firewall behind this and we can't get it out otherwise. So, definitely a huge pain in the ass. Oh my God, it's out.
Huge, dude. How did that fit there?
I don't know. All right, so check it out. Now that the blower motor is out, you could see the OEM harness is zip tied to the firewall and then shoved through that little hole right there. Come on. And there we go.
Oh, what's going on down here? Oh.
Oh, we'll have to pull the tranny fluid out. They have magnetic drain plugs in the factory, so you always get to see how
abused your trans was?
Yeah.
Well.
Oh, it's fresh in there. Oh, fuck! Why did it do that?
Oh my God.
Did you see that?
It literally just peed on you.
Oh, damn it. Got it. All right, the crane's hooked up. I'm using the leveler because everyone yells at me when I don't.
Wow.
Yeah, right? Really stepping my game up.
Impressive.
So the goal is to yank this thing out without damaging this car in any way or form.
Can you please take the headlights off?
They're taped. But,
Yeah, that's great. What's that gonna do?
I don't know. Just makes me feel better. All right, so I found these two homeless kids on the side of the road. They're gonna help me pull it. Look at that. We're halfway out.
So what are we doing?
You wanna crank that thing? Just start cranking it. There we go. Attaboy. Yeah.
Nice.
They're not homeless, they're just old friends.
They're just dirty.
Well, I mean,
They're just dirty
Aaron's
friends.
technically homeless, so like,
Hey, my home's outside.
that's where homeless people live.
Keep cranking, Aaron. You're doing great, sweetie. Yep, that's good right there.
Beautiful. There's a lot of stuff coming. Look good.
Where's Drew?
Look really
I
good.
just want to get this out, dude. I just want this over with. I'm so upset about this.
Why? It's gonna have a sick motor.
First thing Jordy goes, "You ever drive this thing?" I said,
straight into the central nerve system.
"Yeah, big ouch."
Pinched all of them.
Sorry.
You got it?
Yeah.
All right.
Watch those headlights, Jim.
I wish we had a shell laying around just to throw this in real quick.
Let's put it in one of the K trucks.
It's not a good idea.
There you go. Watch the headlight.
There we go.
Oh,
There we go.
amazing.
If anyone needs an S15 DE swap, hit your boy up. I won't sell it cheap. Now it's a DET. $4 grand. All right, well, the engine's out. My S15 is officially a shell, which is upsetting. And I know I keep kind of crying about it, but I just didn't think it would happen this soon. But it's good. This is good. We're going to move on from being a pouty little bitch over here. And I'm going to turn this into a positive thing. We've gotten a lot of body work done on it in the last couple weeks, which is fantastic. So now my short-term goal of just throwing vinyl wrap on it and driving around NA is now over with. Didn't work out, whatever. The long-term goal now is to do the engine swap, get all the parts on that I want, and we're gonna actually paint the damn thing. Since we've gotten so much body work done, it's actually getting to that point, which is really, really awesome. So, though it is gonna be a longer process now, the end result is gonna be way freaking cooler. So honestly, I am really excited to just kind of go ham. Josh, what do you think?
I was surprised.
You were surprised?
I didn't know that was going to happen that fast.
Yeah,
but
neither did I.
It's duty calls.
I got frustrated, all right? So,
It is what it is. You know, you got to do something, so why not pull an engine out of it?
so we're picking up the new engine early next week, and then we'll just go from there. So keep the guesses coming, and I know you guys are really excited. But engine's out and duty calls. I am on my way now. I usually don't film it, but this one's pretty cool, and we're gonna film it. But I'm tuning my buddy's car. There's a big competition this weekend, the Blood Masters Invitational at Englishtown, New Jersey on Saturday. And well, Joe over here is gonna be driving in it, and he managed to throw his turbo, M52 together? 3076?
Yeah, and it's a 2.8.
2.8.
Yeah,
okay.
Don't buy Harbor Freight.
And he's on a Link ECU, and we're gonna try and tune this thing up to get it ready for this weekend. So dyno time.
Dyno time.
Yeah.
Whose car are you blowing up?
Get out of here.
You're doing an E36, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured you're just gonna take after Derek.
All right. Get out.
There you go.
Nice.
There she is.
I didn't tidy up the wiring, so I want to make sure it's right first.
All right, you guys know the deal.
Like, comment, subscribe, stay tuned for more content.
Fuck out of here. Base map's all set up, which is really good. So we're gonna do a typical, I made a timing map where I think it should be. We're gonna clean up the fuel, play it conservative, throw some timing at it, see if it makes some power, yada, yada, yada. hopefully this thing does well.
See? I'm excited to hear this thing with the turbo actually spooling.
I'm just excited to see how it does with the fully built head.
Yeah.
Because these are already really high flowing heads to begin with. Are these stock cams? Stock cams. Are they like M3 cams or?
Just stock cams out of 2.8.
Stock cams out of a 2.8.
Let's send it, kid. Let's see.
We're climbing.
Getting there.
We're getting there.
Quick maths. Quick maps.
So it's making 255 right now, like 7-8 psi, which makes about sense because NA, this thing probably makes, I don't know, what do you think this thing makes NA? Like a buck?
155, 160.
Yeah, especially with the copperhead spacer and stuff. So it looks like we're on the right path. So the Vanos isn't working, which kind of sucks because if you guys have seen the Vanos or any like variable intake cam, it gives you a lot of low ends. And well, we're not gonna get that. So sorry, Joe. Till next time.
Should have brought the other one.
You should have you always should bring the other one, right? So
Always bring an extra set of plugs and an extra Vanos.
right. So the only issue we can see here is he has a 3076 on like on a ported head, which means back pressure is going to be an issue because that's a lot of air and not a big hole for it to get out of. So as you can see, it falls off really hard back here. He's just having a really hard time with that back pressure, and we'll see that. So he's not trying to make a bunch of power because he just wants it a reliable drift car. 300% horsepower all the time is a great drift car. So we're gonna aim for that.
Nice jump. 279 and 277.
All right, just keep going
You're
up.
getting there.
Keep going up. Keep going up.
And 284.
All right, not bad, not bad. It's definitely no home hitter with this little baby turbo, but it shows you how much larger the 6266 on my S15 is, right?
Yeah, it's probably still a really nice power level to drift at, though.
It's making good power for what the setup is. So at 10 PSI, tickling 11, it made 284 foot-pounds and 284 foot-pounds of torque. So horsepower and torque is pretty even, which is pretty awesome. This thing should feel awesome. Even without the Vanos, it's hitting pretty good. So Joe wants me to stop there. So we're gonna leave it there. It's gonna live, he's gonna be happy, and it made more than the car ever did before on its previous turbo setup, so.
This thing's still gonna party.
Yeah, dude, in 10 PSI, you'll never have to worry about it. And he's not greedy for power, which is awesome. What's nice about the BMW is it like if you look at this graph, it makes all of this power all over the place, you know? It's not like an SR where you make this much power like just right here, you know? And so that number means a lot more when it makes it everywhere. So this thing should be a blast to drive for sure. So it feels faster than ever, which is good to hear, right? Because it used to make the same boost. So.
Sounded sick when you got sick off.
Yeah, so when we were street tuning, my fat fingers wiped out half the tune.
No!
Yeah, so I gotta fix that real quick.
Did you save it?
Oh my god.
not as much as I wish I did.
Oh
It's
my
alright. I'll
god.
handle it. It's good practice to save your tune every couple minutes.
Good thing you have a good memory.
No, we're good.
Psych!
We're good. Everything's fine.
You had, it's not a big deal. You had every cell memorized, right?
Every
Right?
graph, every
Right,
table. That thing sounds so damn cool.
I learned my lesson this time, but what do you think? A lot better? Yeah. Yeah. If it doesn't,
Turbo, real head.
I'll tell you what. It doesn't feel like 285. It feels-
Tom's going to make 315. It's been a lot faster.
yeah. No. This feels like 350. I don't know what. Maybe we're gonna recover that dyno real quick. This weekend, BMI. We'll be there. I'll be on standby.
I'll be on standby.
No, this is awesome. This is cool. This is a really small, simple setup, and it's taking it really, really well. So, all right. Well, we're back here looking at the fact that my S15 is now a shell, which kills me. But I don't know. I've said this so many times already in the video, but cool. Big change, big moves to come. Very excited. We'll announce the swap next week. Stay tuned. I'll probably I'll tell the Patreon sooner than that. So.
What motor's going in?
Yeah, what motor's going in it?
Hell yeah, I can't wait for the arguments in the comments.
It's gonna be fantastic. But besides that, it was cool doing some dyno stuff. Joe's ready for the weekend. We're good to go. Car's ready to go. And well, I don't know what else to say. So you guys know the deal. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more content. And RJ, have a good night!